Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Dino Crisis. Wait, no, this isn't another episode. This is a whole new series. This is Dino Crisis 2. This is my second favorite game. Wonder why? Maybe because it's second in the Dino Crisis series. We're not going to talk about Dino Crisis 3. That does not exist. If you say it does, you're wrong. I don't care who you are, you're wrong. We're going to start a new series of Dino Crisis. If you want a little more action-oriented, this is the one to go for. You do kind of still have puzzles, but they're not really that puzzly, if that makes sense. You still gotta, find certain items, go here, go there. It's more just fetch quests. Most of them. A couple of them you have to figure some things out, but not really anything major. And you'll see exactly why I say it's definitely more action-oriented, because in this one, you actually get two characters to swap back and forth between. I don't think it's at will. I think it's just at random, not random points, but story points. And they both have their own things. You still have Regina from the first game. You have a new one, and we'll get introduced to him very shortly. So let's go ahead and start a new game on normal. And I will just let it play through because I know it's going to be cutscene.
1 year has passed since the third energy incident. Dr. Kirk's research on third energy has been taken over by a government agency, and massive research has begun at a base somewhere in the Midwest. However, in their pursuit of immediate results, they have failed to take the necessary precautions, and once again, an accident has occurred. This time, the entire research base, military institution, and a small town close by have disappeared. In their place, there now lies a jungle from another time.
May 10th, 2010. I'm about to step through a gate into another time. Or maybe it's another world. I'm being sent in with other members of TRAT. Our mission? To rescue 1,300 survivors and collect data on the Third Energy Project.
Hey Sarge, where do you want this? Did you organize a transmission on this GPS? There's something wrong. Hey. Huh?
This is the Cretaceous way of welcoming guests, huh? Not exactly the red carpet treatment.
There's no response.
I'm pretty sure my team's alright. There's more than 1,000 survivors. Let's get moving. Now, hold on. What was your name again? Hey!
The ivy is wrapped around the door. It won't open. Let's try the door over there.
Oh, come on. Didn't they teach you how to open a door at sword training? Here, I'll show you. Watch this.
Yeah. That weapon definitely suits a tracker. But I prefer to go in this way. See ya, Mr. Barbarian.
Hey, the name's Dylan. Call me that when you need some help, okay?
Alright, everything seems a little loud. I'm going to turn some stuff down a bit. Alright, that seems a bit better. Yep, like he said, his name is Dylan. He is the other character you get to play as. His main is a shotgun, and as you can see, you actually have an ammo counter. Yes, that is correct. 100 rounds is what you start with. You also have a machete to stun with. You do get a sub-weapon to also use. Your main, they could be 1 to 2 hand, depending on what it is and the character. Both characters do have different weapons, so certain areas can only be done with one, others can only be done with the other. That's kind of one of the quote-unquote puzzles in this, is figuring out which character is going to be able to get which items. But you are still going to have, you know, the regular hemostat, resuscitation, medpat, all that stuff for health recovery. Key items, you don't really have... No, I'm trying to remember if you do still have to come here to use them or not. But we'll find out. And still kind of does make sense to look at bodies, just like in the first one. Not that there's going to be as many, but this right here is going to show why it's a little more action oriented. Because you earn points and they are your currency. And you get combos to get more points. Is a little different, we'll say. Still a good game, still all that, but definitely gonna have a little bit of point grinding to get, because like I said, it is your currency. So you got several stations that you go to that are also the save stations to buy stuff at. And that is how you get new weapons and gear and stuff. Come on. Shoot him. There we go. Oh. Did I one-shot you? Yes, I did. Not gonna one-shot you because I'm not countering. But, yeah, these episodes are going to be a little bit longer just because they're just that. And as you can see, you do get a result per room. Depending on the room and how long it is, might give you different things. Well, not really different things, but more options to get points, rather. And I just found out that there's enough recoil to push you into the next zone. That is not something that's ever happened before to me. And I don't know if I've done it yet or not. Well, I'm not getting no damage this time. Might get on this one. No. But I don't know if I wasn't paying attention, so I don't know if I got in one of the prior ones. You can actually get a counter that I think will do a lot more damage and might also give more points. I'll have to check on that. I need to pay attention. How'd you take 2? Okay. But yeah, like I said, this one's a bit more action-oriented, so it's kind of just running through and shooting dinos. Which is fun in and of itself. But if you were wanting more puzzle stuff, definitely the first one's the way to go. That did not count as a counter. Yeah, I'm not waiting. Let's go up here. Yes. And for the most part, early on, raptors just take 2. Still alive. There we go. Where did you come from? And there is a much higher variety.
Hey! Who are you? Are you one of the survivors? Don't run away! Come out! We came here to rescue you!
Like I was saying, there is a much higher variety of dinosaurs. So you're not just going to have a Pteranodon, a T-Rex, and raptors like the last one. You're actually going to have, I believe there's 11, I think. And there are also these little dinophiles that you can find throughout the world that give you a little information on the actual dinosaurs that are in here. But they're kind of really more just stuff that you can also find on Wikipedia. And also, since this game came out in 2000, a few things might be a little dated. But this right here is the shop, and you have tools, which are like your the machete, or as you saw with Regina, she has that stun gun. So anything that would take up that slot will be here, as well as I think some armor and maybe a couple other things I can't remember. Magazine. This is how you get more ammo. You choose the weapon that you want, and you go to charge, and you spend points. It'll tell you, per shot, how many it actually costs. And you can go down here to cartridge to increase the maximum. I don't know why anyone would choose anything other than getting the 200, unless you're just wanting to get it to a nice even number. But you can get, I believe the max is 9,999, which is insane. And that's for every weapon. You can also buy your recovery items instead of having to find and make them, like the last one, which I do kind of like. And then this is where you find or buy your main weapons. That could be anything like this solid cannon, which I am, even though I have enough money, I have enough points, which are called extinct points. I'm not going to buy it yet. I'm going to hold off. It's kind of overpowered with what it is, but also has a very distinct drawback. It can take basically, if I had to rank the weapons in this game, this would probably be S tier. Its only drawback is its range. That's it. It does a lot of damage, and I think, yeah, it shows you right here. 70 doesn't seem like it'd be a lot. It is. And that range, you would think 50, okay, maybe it's like 50 feet, 50 meters, something like that. No. You can put your hand out and you're hitting it. That's how short the range is on this. So basically anything that's, snout to face with you will get hit by this. It does have a little bit of an AoE, kind of, but like I said, we will hold off on that for now. I am going to get 300 shotgun rounds, and we'll just leave it at that. I'm not going to save just yet. It's not really a need to. There's nothing that I think is going to be too hard here. Another thing is these little floating item boxes. Unlike in Dino Crisis 1, there are only health that are floating like that. Now you can find items and everything. Those will be normal, but yeah, you'll... Okay, yep. But, like I was saying, yeah, the items that you find on the ground that aren't, like, key items or anything like that, those are going to be what they look like. Or are key items, rather. All these are, however, going to be health. Thus the reason they have the red cross on them. Which I am quite surprised that the red cross actually allowed that back then. And yes, you can use the sub-weapon against enemies. It's not just for clearing Ivy, like in the first cutscene. But at the same time, if you're that close, you've messed up big time. No, come on. Alright, you're dead. Let's keep making our way. And of course I'm down. Let's go ahead and heal real quick. I'll just use a small. And small will heal you for quite a bit.
Back for more, huh?
You one-eyed menace.
Dodge rolls to Dylan are like backflips to Leon Kennedy. And I will say that the voice acting for what their lines are isn't bad, but the actual lines themselves are not great. Some of them are very cheesy, like Back for More One-Eyed Menace was. Now, I wish we could have that weapon, because I have no idea what it is. Just a disc launcher is all I know. And yes, I do remember a lot more about this one than I did the first one. Let's go ahead and read this. Doctor's papers, time shift. Again, the day has come, January 14th. This is the day when the third energy accident occurred and we were sent to this time. This is the 10th time this day has come, and every time I feel the same despair. Medical supplies from the med room have all been used up in the very first year. Since then, we've been collecting wild plants to make medicine without knowing its effect. Nevertheless, they were used in healing the wounds of the soldiers, and all we could do was to wait for the rescue. Why haven't they come to rescue us? I've thought about the question for the past 10 years, and I have come to the conclusion the time shift, or fold, is caused by the overdrive of the third energy. But our current technology level wasn't high enough to recover the accident. Years of technology research still would not be enough. A time error of 10 or 20 years is insignificant to a time slip of 65 million years, but that error, that time difference, could mean everything for us. We should have never laid our hands on a toy so dangerous. So basically, they've just fucked up royally. There shouldn't be anything new to buy just yet. And I think we're about to see the upgraded Raptors. Yes, we are. There. Oh, there we go. Counter. I don't know if that gave me more points or not. Nope, it did not. But as you can see, you do get a counter, and it can kind of help you. T-Rex needs to leave me alone. What do we got here? Storage room items. All instruments and materials will be transferred to the research facility tomorrow. Starting next month, an extensive experiment will start relating to the time gate. There just aren't enough computers to save all the data. We need as many computers as we can gather. The Time Gate's revival project has hit against a wall. That read weird. We hope the experiment will bring about effective measures. Give all research facility keys to Lieutenant Wolf of the transport team today. The key cards are kept in a box in the wall of this room. Approximately 250 people of the soldiers' families have been moved to the living quarters of Edward City last month. Now it's all up to us to revive the Time Gate. And I think I do have to use it like this. Yes. Research facility keycard.
You have inserted an incorrect key. Trespasser confirmed. This room will be locked.
Somebody answer me. David. Regina. Over.
This is Regina. Over.
Regina, I'm trapped. I'm at the military facility. I need your help. Over.
Did you swing your precious machete around? Well, I guess I can help you out. Over.
Good. Okay. I'll put a key in front of the door as a mark. Don't let me down. Over and out.
And this is what I meant by you just swap back and forth between characters. And as you can see, Regina does have that stun gun. She also starts with just a pistol. Just not great. But it's what we got. I'm trying to think, does this lead to where I need to go? Regina is a little more of the puzzle one. Is this where I need it? No, it's not. This is where you start out. But because of that stun gun, Regina is a little more of the puzzle one, because there are some puzzle things to do with it. They're not really puzzles, it's more of just opening areas. And here we go. First dino file showing one of the new dinosaurs. other than the compies there. It's Allosaurus, which is gonna be fun. I'm not gonna read all those. But, yep, we do have many, many more to fight against. And you do at least have a higher fire rate with Regina, which is nice. That's her one saving grace with the pistol. Oh, come on. But you can also stun, which is useful as well. And I will tell you this, I am not going to get many no damage rooms. I'm just not. Because of things like that. At least not early on. Now later, when I get some better weaponry, definitely. But for the most part, I am just going to be getting whatever I get in that room. Ah, Allosaurus. Lovely. Oh, let me up, let me up. Come on. And that was a counter. Let me down, let me down, let me down. How much ammo I got? Not a lot. You do get a lot of points for killing those, but you also have to spend a lot of ammo. And that was a no damage room. Thank you very much. And we got the green raptors now. Which take, I think, double the damage? I did not realize that you could kill with the stun gun. Or the stun baton. That is a first for me. There we go. Oh, come on. Just let me in there. Alright, let's go ahead and heal now that I'm in a safe fish room. And I really need ammo. What's this say? Incineration of plants. Recent reports, it appears that parts of the jungle near the facility there has been a sudden... That read weird. I'm going to restart that. My brain didn't want to work. From recent reports, it appears that in parts of the jungle near the facility there has been a sudden outbreak of poisonous plants called PP34. From the body, approximately 80 centimeters in diameter, they continue to spout poisonous spores. One of our members who inhaled the spores is in an unconscious critical state. For those of you who are on the medicine plant sample collecting team, that's a mouthful. Temporarily stop the sample collecting and set up a team to rid of the poisonous plants. Use flame launchers for this emergency operation. When doing so, remember to keep your distance from the target. And I think that should already tell. Alright, nothing to get there. Good on recovery. I am going to charge this up. Get a couple more of those. And here is where we could get either our first sub-weapon or a double-handed weapon. I have never used the firewall. I don't really know how it looks. I'm just going to do flamethrower because why not? It's a flamethrower. And let's see, is there anything else in here? Doesn't look like it. Let's go ahead and equip that flamethrower. And actually, while I'm thinking about it, I'm going to get more than just 300 units of ammo for it. Nope, not what I want. I want magazine and cartridge. We'll do 200. That's a lot. Okay, guess I'm only getting 500 this time. Gotcha. And let's go ahead and leave. God, they love dodge rolls.
Wait! Grab my hand. Who art? Listen, young lady, I don't want to do this to you, but you've left me no other choice.
Okay, well, that is the first person that we've actually come in contact that talks. Oh, come on. Flamethrower is pretty decent at dealing with things. Still seems to be only like 3 hits. Doesn't have bad range. Oh, please don't be another. Oh, pteranodons are back. I don't like them. Leave me alone. I'm not even gonna try. Oh, let me up. Don't you dare pick me up. Okay. Yeah, flamethrower makes things a little bit easier. And let's go burn some plants. I should have enough ammo for that. And hopefully there isn't going to be anything else in this area other than the plants. I don't want to get hit by them because I don't know how much damage they do. Okay, you were further away than I thought you'd be. And there we go. Another poison plants area. And let's just burn all the plants. Don't let environmentalists see this. They'll lose their mind. And I think that is all. There we go. And we are back to the water tower. And with that, I'm going to swap back to this. Any new weapons or anything here? There is. How about tools? No. Ooh. I don't have enough for that. Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll leave without the rest of that. And let's go rescue Dylan. I'm half tempted to put a counter for every dodge roll. Oh, look, Triceratops. That's definitely not going to be an issue later on. Subtle foreshadowing. Oh, fuck off. Leave me alone. Alright. Let's get the key here.
Come on, stop playing around.
And I do know that in this room over here, where we got the key plate, there's a... No more nope, there are raptors in here, you son of a bitch, you waited. Okay. Past the medical room, there is another room that needs Regina. And let's see what's up here. Management of key plates. It's notification, blah, blah, blah. Basically put the key back where it goes, if you want to get another. And key item, key plate, yes. And I need to get the blue one because that's the outside of his door. And now let's go set him free. No raptors in here? Good. I know there are going to be some in here. There we go. Nice easy 200. And let's just exit, leave them alone. Don't worry about the pteranodons, pterodactyls, whatever you want to call them. And let's free Dylan.
Hey, what took you so long?
Nice to see you, too. You owe me one. I found a young female survivor. But she was uncooperative. I locked her up in the control shack. I'll take her back to the ship. You go on ahead. I'll meet you there. Just try to relax. What is wrong with you? You're a survivor, right? Please, we're here to help. What's your name? Where are all the others? Where's your family?
Regina, you better come and see this.
Who trashed the place?
It wasn't dinosaurs. Someone must have got in here and destroyed all the computers.
The activator for the gate is broken too. We can't get back to our own time.
It must have been those people with the helmets.
They also damaged the engine activator. We can't even move our ship.
Okay. We'll have to look for something in this world in order to get us back to our original time. And we have to find parts for the ship, too.
Hey, before you go, handcuff the girl so she won't run away. There's a facility we haven't gone to yet. You gotta check it out.
Right. Calm down. I'm here to help you. Just calm down. Look, I have to make sure you don't escape. Trust me. Hey. What are you doing? Stop it. What's the matter?
Alright. Well, I think I will actually leave this episode here. So go ahead, like, comment, follow, subscribe. I hope you all enjoy it. I do really like this game. I will continue to play through it. So, yeah, like, comment, follow, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see y'all later.